Hi, hello, g'day, kia ora, welcome to the studio. I'm Paula from Moxy Mojo, and thank you for joining me for Junk Journal January for 2024. So today is the 15th, and the prompt is opposites. Now, I have to confess that as I was walking down to the studio, I still had no idea whatsoever I was going to do for this prompt. Nothing was springing to mind. Anything, well, no, I can't even say anything I thought of was lame because I couldn't even think of anything. And then the moment I stepped through that doorway, it hit me. What does opposites mean? It could also mean complementary. So your opposite colour, your complementary colour. So now this brings back to a couple of things, well, 3 things that I've got in my studio. So the first is something that I bought for myself a few years ago, the pocket colour wheel, because this was all I could afford. So I bought the small one, and it stays in my studio, and I refer to it on a reasonably regular basis, looking at different colours and then the different relationships between colours. I am in no way an artist, and I'm not proclaiming to be, and I do not know this off by heart, but I do understand the importance of the colour wheel. So for a few years I've made do with this, and then 5-6 years ago I inherited all my mother's art stuff when she passed away, and I progressed to the mummy version of my baby. The colour wheel, no longer the pocket colour wheel. So I have the grown-up version now as well, and I'm really pleased with that, because every time I pull it out to use it, I get to think about my mum, which is kind of important. And then late last year, I then bought the real baby version. Now this is a badge, and I thought this would go great on a pencil case or something for if I am going out in the field to do some art or crafting or making or whatever, maybe on location, or if I'm teaching a class, or if I'm just going around to a friend's house. I can have this with me and still have my colour wheel if I feel that I don't have room for either of these. So anyway, these were my inspiration, and I thought, okay, what is more opposite than your complementary colour? So when we look over here, complementary is the opposite. So yellow is complementary to violet. So I thought, okay, cool. That will be good. I can do something with that. But then I was wondering about, well, how do I display complementary colours? And the best way to do it, I thought, would be to do like a circle and do like a yin and yang kind of thing. But then I realised I don't actually have any circle stencils, and I don't have a circle drawing tool. What are they called? Compass, from like back in the old maths classes. I don't have protractors, so the best I can do is a jar lid. So we are going with the official jar lid of today's class, and we're going to draw some circles with that. So last page on this side, hopefully we will be able to fit 3 circles. I did a rough measurement and I think it should fit. So I'm going to use my pencil that was very kindly donated to me by Gordon Harris. It was a freebie in a parcel package. So Gordon Harris is an art shop here in New Zealand. Happy sketching by Gordon Harris. Isn't that nice of them? So it's free in that it was a free gift attached to my order. Alright, so here we go. We're going to draw a circle and hope for the best. Now I'm just going to draw this very lightly, and whoops, good thing it's gone lightly because that's gone way off target. Yeah, can't draw a straight line, can't draw a circle. Paula, you are going down in the annals of crafting as strike 2. Right, so there. Now we're going to draw this one here and see if we can do a better job. So round and round the circle. No, don't move. That was part of the job description. You are not to move. Now I've got to start again. Good thing pencil rubs out really well on this paper. So there and there. And then I'll probably decide that I want them slightly different. Oh no, that's pretty good. And then we'll come out to about the same distance and there. So onto my shopping list needs to go a drawing compass. That's what they're called, drawing compasses. Why couldn't I remember that before? So we have 3 pretty rough and ready circles, but that's okay. Now, what I want to do is, and it's not going to be a yin and yang because I'm not that silly to try and do one of those, but we are just going to sketch kind of down the middle a wiggle woggle line, and it's its official name, a wiggle woggle line. Well, it is now. Right, it is only, I can't even think of the word now. No, it's gone. It has departed my mind completely. Now, because this is the last page, we can leave this, I think, open flat. If we arrange ourselves around the pen stand that I'm using to dry my stirry sticks on. So the paint we are using for this is the Golden So Flat Matte Acrylics. And I've used these before and I just love them so much. So that's pretty much why I'm using them again. So we have a blue, we have red, whoops, and we have yellow. I'm just wondering, I think that might be the better pen. It's a paintbrush, Paula. You are so not with it, are you? We're going to start off with, now I've got my water container here. This is one that, I know you can get them here. Very expensive, the ones that I found here. So I will happily say that I bought it from Temu for about a quarter of the price. Alright, so here we go. Oh, now I have to share some good news with you. We had some rain today and it cooled everything down so nicely. Oh, it was lovely. If I'd have been physically able to do it, I would have gone and danced in the rain. But I couldn't, so I just had to think about it. We'll just wash this. And I love this because it's got the brush cleaner on the bottom. So, and now we just need to dry that all off, or at least make sure everything is dry. Okay, right, so I'm gonna clean up this mess, make sure this paint is dry, maybe get this water off, and then we're gonna finish this page off. Okay, so they are all perfectly dry. Now, I know the colours are a little uneven. I could do with second coats on the blue and the green, maybe even the purple. But you know what? I'm going to stick with a one coat only because I don't want to mess it up. Simple as that. Plus, I'm allowed to not be perfect in my junk journal. So, now comes the difficult bit. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but when I'm under pressure and I have to get something right because it's like a one take thing and there's no way I can fix this without stuffing it up completely, so I've written out the big word for myself. I know my limitations. So, we are going to write on here, and some here I need to, that's a bit more manageable. So we are going to write the title up here as Checking It, because we've learnt from our mistakes. So it is. And I'm using the marker end of my Tombow Mono Twin. And the reason I'm using this is because if I do need to write on top of the acrylic paint, this is an oil-based marker, so it's not going to damage it in any way. So here we go. So opposites. I wanted to put in it's going to be a squeeze, but okay. AKA, so we're going to do this on, no, we're going to write smaller, I think. AKA complementary. Right, and then smaller n, because I want to put in what complementary means, and this is harmonious colour schemes. Explains that. That's done that. The only thing I need to do is, so that's the 15th of January. So where are we going to put that? Let's put that in the middle here. Now that should be dry, but just to be sure, we'll put a napkin over that so I don't smear it. So we're doing January 2024. She gets it right again. Hoo-hoo! Right, you can go there. Now, you can get ticked off there while I remember. But there's one more thing I just want to do. No, nothing came up on there. No, that's good. So, using this, now I think I will use the marker end. And that is, no, actually first, before I do that, so we can't see those, it's just this yellow one. We can kind of see a little bit. That's because that one I went inside the lines, the rest I went out to the outside of the lines. I'm going to get kind of sketchy on it. And so 3 circles, yep. Just got to be very wary of my writing down the bottom there. 3 right, yeah, 3 circles, cool. Cool, 3 circles. I like that. Cool. Okay. I'm happy with that. I know it's a simple page, but that's what I wanted for this. We're just highlighting this particular harmonious colour scheme. So I'd love to know what everyone else has done for this, but I'm really happy with what I've done here for this. So now into here I need to put the images of everyone who's done an official prompt response, but I haven't finished. In fact, I haven't done any more fussy cutting since way back when I talked about it, because I did this page. So I guess I need to get on to do that page. What did I do on this one? Okay, I'll put that. I'm pretty sure I've got some more of that. Maybe I'll put that underneath as well. That was an idea. There's an idea. But anyway, I will see you back in the studio for the next prompt. Now, if you're enjoying any of my prompts and you haven't subscribed, I'd love you to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of these prompt responses or anything else I do in the future. If you'd like to leave me a comment below the video, I would love to hear from you. Let's see you back in the studio tomorrow for our next prompt. Bye for now.